Australians spend over $500 million a year on bottled water. In many places, a litre of bottled water can be twice the cost of a litre of petrol. In addition to that financial cost, the packaging and transportation of bottled water and the litter that it also generates has a big environmental cost too. However, one Australian company has come out with water machines that enable people and businesses to use refillable bottles. I met up with Joe Mascara, the director of ProAcqua, to talk about the money-saving potential of his machines. I also spoke with well-known chef Philip Davenport and the Lord Mayor of Perth, Lisa Scafidi, to find out how they're using these machines in their daily operations. Joe Mascara, welcome to Smart Money. Can you tell us a bit more about ProAcqua, the company?
Yeah, look, ProAcqua basically is a company dedicated to providing a real alternative to bottled water, both in the hospitality industry and as well as in the public arena.
Now, you're up against the bottled water industry. It's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Aren't they a bit too big for you to be taking on?
Yeah, well, we don't look at it as though we're taking on, the bottled water industry. We're really just looking at providing another alternative.
And the bottled water is very, very cheap to produce. How do you compete with a product that's able to give such a huge markup to restaurants and cafes?
Look, we've got an advantage of not having to bottle the water and also transport the water, so we can really, provide it at a fraction of the cost.
Now, bottled water, it's very good quality. What you've got effectively is tap water that is being rebottled. How do you ensure that it becomes as good as single-use bottled water?
Look, what we do in the machine is basically what the bottled water industry do. We actually microfilter the water, we UV treat it, and then refrigerate it. So basically, the same process as what the bottled water industry do.
Now, from an energy efficiency standpoint, what have you done to make the machines as energy efficient as possible?
Okay, well, the Italians basically have really ensured to make it as energy efficient as possible by providing natural refrigerant, which apparently reduces it by about 40%. And also, the machine goes onto standby mode, which reduces it down to 9 watt. So very, very energy efficient.
Now, for restaurants and cafes that use single-use bottled water, why should they go with your machine instead of the traditional bottled water?
Well, there's a couple of benefits. The first one really is cost. With ProAcqua, it's a quarter of the price of bottled water, so really big cost saving for the restaurants. And also space. They don't have to store the water. And look, and I guess the added benefit is really the environment. There's no waste.
Philip Davenport, you've installed this ProAcqua machine at your Mensmore and Morley restaurant. I understand it does both chilled, still and sparkling water. Can you show us how it works?
100%. Look, it's as simple as pushing a button. You've got two controls on each, still and sparkling. You've got one set for a glass and one set for a bottle. So it's set for the bottle, just fills it up itself, and then you've got sparkling, nice and chilled, ready to go. Very efficient for service time when you've got to put a bottle there. The old ones are kind of handles, so this makes it a little more efficient for a cafe or restaurant.
So it's quite fast as a machine?
Look at that, as fast as that.
Now, you used to use imported bottled water from Italy, I understand. What's the environmental benefit from your perspective of this machine versus what you used to do?
Well, let's call it environmental money. It's it does save you, but no environmental. Look, we don't have lots and lots of bottles lying around. We have to recycle them and get the guys to come and pick them up. We've got this beautiful machine from Mr. ProAcqua here, and it really does save us time and effort as well.
So the benefit is not just environmental. I understand there's a big space-saving aspect to this as well.
100%. Look, we've got this box here. Think about all those boxes of bottles we would have to have in a cupboard. It's got to come. It's got to be packed in Italy, in bottles, into boxes, onto a freight. I mean, the carbon footprint just to get those sparkling bottles, and they are expensive. So we're saving money, and we're saving time, and we're saving storage space.
Now, how have the customers reacted to this? Is it going down well with your customers?
Look, it's a beautiful product, really fine bubbles for the sparkling. I'm a sparkling drinker, so it's a beautiful product, and it's super chill.
Now, at the end of the day, this is a business. From a business bottom line point of view, does this actually stack up financially?
100%. Look, there's different deals with different water companies. ProAcqua have come to the party on this. It's a great deal. They charge per litrage, and they install the machine, the gas, and all that kind of stuff. So it's a one-stop shop package, and it's almost like a quarter of the price of a sparkling bottle from Italy. So it's great for us. Also, if without being stingy, we can also give the customer a better product at a little bit cheaper as well.
Lisa Scafidi, Lord Mayor of Perth. We're here with the ProAqua public water machine. In your opinion, what are the main benefits of this machine?
There are numerous benefits, John. I believe that it is a great way for municipal water to be provided to the public. It's hygienic, it's chilled, you've got the choice of sparkling or still at a very cheap price, and it obviously reduces litter because people are not reusing or even needing plastic bottles.
Now, we're here in Murray Street Mall. It's a very busy thoroughfare. Why did you choose to put this machine here?
We obviously went for the busiest location to show this as a demonstration project for our citizens to see if they would come on board with the idea of utilising water in such a fashion, and they have truly embraced this machine.
Now, how do you actually pay for the water here? I see you've got a smart card
Yes.
there. So where would you get that from?
Well, you buy these from local stores or newsagents, or you can use a credit card, and it's as simple as just placing the smart card in the machine like this, and then making the choice of still or sparkling water and the size that you want, and you just press the button, having already pre-lined up your bottle, and you press the button and away it goes, filling up the bottle like that.
Now, from your standpoint, this is only 25 cents, per bottle,
Yes.
compared to say $2.50 or more for, the single-use bottle water. How important is it for you to have that cheap water made available?
Crucially important. I believe we need to provide our citizens with the cheap option to keep them hydrated. We have a really hot climate in the summer months, and also people need to keep hydrated when they're running around as fast as we all are today. Obviously less litter because they're using keep bottles, and I think the fact that we're taking the water out of the municipal system is another great plus.
From a City of Perth standpoint, how important are the environmental benefits of this machine?
The environmental benefits are numerous. Obviously they have solar panels, they're using municipal water, but I think very importantly it's really showing people that they can be sustainable, and for us it's a very important way to show that as a capital city we are wanting to be more energy resilient.
And also, I guess, reducing litter at the same time.
Very important thing to do.
Now, for any businesses or councils watching now and they're looking at this machine thinking, we'll have a look at this, what's your advice?
Oh look, I recommend the machine strongly. Since we've put it in, I've had a lot of people saying they really enjoy having it, that they would like to see more of them around our local government area. I'm heartened to see that other local governments across Western Australia are also starting to put ProAqua machines in place.